Let me give you some facts. Supplementation is the rage. The key is which product really works. Some supplements have ingredients that are just fillers, not life change tea. For instance, our D365 detox pill is all natural, no fillers, and packs you a punch. This powerful pill will build your immune system, detoxify your body, and give you more energy. We also carry colostrum LD pills, which give athletes an edge. 20% more lean muscle strength, stamina, and performance. And by the way, it's clinically proven. Get detoxed, get strong at Get the...
So I'm here with Yvon Michel, who's over here representing Kevin Bizier. How's Kevin looked in the build-up and how's he going? How's he looking forward to the fight?
He's very focused, happy to be here. You know, he's the kind of fighter that prepared himself so well that he has confidence in his ability and cannot be intimidated. So what you will see in the ring, it's the best Kevin Bizier possible. A fighter with talent, with good punching power, very energetic. So I really like the way he is now, and I really like his chances Saturday.
In with a very good world champion in Kell Brook, obviously from Sheffield in his hometown. A lot's been made of what Kell is looking at after the Kevin Bizier fight. Do you think that's a mistake from the Brook camp?
I'm not sure if he's maybe a while ago. You know, he was disappointed that Kevin doesn't have the ledger of some of the high-profile fighters of the division. But I'm sure, you know, he's well trained. He has a great coach, and I'm sure they were able to get him focused for that fight. He can say whatever, yes, for the crowd, for the gallery, that he was hoping to get a higher-profile opponent. But I'm sure he will be ready. He will look at Kevin Bizier, and he knows that not only if he loses, but if he looks bad against Kevin, a lot of people are going to question his number one position as a welterweight, the best welterweight in the world. So I'm expecting the best Kell Brook that there is.
I mean, Kevin's obviously earned his opportunity to fight here, beating Frederick Lawson, who, like you said in the press conference, was undefeated. He does have the 2 losses to Jojo Dan, which a lot of people are looking at, but it's a different night altogether, isn't it, for Kevin Bizier?
But, you know, in boxing there is a story behind every fight, and the 2 fights that he did against Jojo Dan, first there was a lot of thing around him. Since then, you know, he went back with his first trainer, Mark Ramsey. Look, it came at a difficult part of his career, I could say, but I also can say that these 2 fights, and especially the last one where Jojo Dan went down, was broken down. It was a close decision. I thought that Bizier should have got the decision, but nevertheless, Jojo Dan fought right after that fight. A couple months after, he was in the World Championship, and I'm sure he had not recovered from the fight with Kevin. Jojo Dan is way better than what he showed against Kell Brook. And if they judge, if they are basing their strategy, or they made their preparation according to what they have seen BC against Jojo Dan, they will be surprised.
I mean, this is a huge chance for Kevin as well, isn't it? To go back to Canada with a world title around his waist. Look at the fighters that come out of there: Lucien Boutte, Jean Pascal, Adonis Stevenson, David Lemieux. Add his name to that list, really, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, look, it's huge. Not only, you know, the fighter that you just named, Kevin, has been under the shadow of these guys because we have been fortunate in Quebec. We have a lot of great fighters. But Kevin is the first boxer born in Quebec City that will fight for a world championship. This is something special. He's already a celebrity in Quebec, but he can become a huge star coming back with the IBF title. I'm convinced that if that fight would have been in Quebec City, we would have got 10,000, 12,000 people in the attendance. But coming back with the belt, the Videotron Center will be too small for his next fight.
I mean, Canada as well, we see a lot of the fights over here in Britain with the Canadian fighters. They always have a big crowd there. There's always a great atmosphere. It's always a hostile crowd for someone to go, a foreign fighter to go. For Kevin to go back and defend the world title in Canada would just be the crowning achievement, wouldn't it?
That would be special, but he has a tough task Saturday. But again, he is prepared, he is focused, he is motivated. You know, he's taking that fight like if it would be his last fight ever. So he's gonna give everything. And if Kell Brook has, you know, overlooked him a little bit or slow down a little bit in training, or he will find the evening, he will realize that Kevin is a good puncher, a good pressure fighter, and I'm really looking forward for the great show.
I mean, people are talking about Kell fighting people like Keith Thurman, a Sean Porter rematch, Danny Garcia. A win for Kevin, he's in those fights instead, isn't he?
Absolutely. Look, his manager is Al Heyman, so he has access to all these guys. Yes, unification with Garcia. This is something that has been spoken about lately. But Keith Thurman, Porter, the winner of that fight, also, look, a win will put Bizier in the mix with all these great fighters.
All right, Yvon, thank you very much.
Download the Behind the Gloves app. It's free, and it features really cool stuff like a fight calendar that reminds you of all the upcoming fights, and it allows for you to, with one click, to remind yourself directly to your phone. And it also features 24/7 breaking news that's going on in boxing. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and subscribe to this channel.